Hello and welcome to Ministry of Current Affairs by Dr. Gaurav Garg. I am Divyanshi and I'm joined in this session by a very special guest from Imphal, Manipur, who has cleared his SBI PO 2022 examination. Welcome, Ravi, and we are very glad to have you today.
Thank you, ma'am. First of all, I would like to thank Team Study IQ for having me here.
Ravi, we are very glad because I'm sure a lot of people from your region would take you as an inspiration, consider you as an inspiration, and prepare for this examination. So, very glad, and I'm looking forward for this interactive interaction with you, which is going to inspire the entire generation of Manipur for this examination. So, Ravi, you've cleared this examination, and I'm sure it must be a thrilling experience of reaching to the heights goal that you've always dreamt of. How do you feel right now?
Thank you. First of all, thank you, ma'am. I'm quite happy right now. I feel like I've lost a big burden of my soldiers, but most importantly, seeing my parents happy at the moment is my long dream which I could achieve.
Tell us a little bit about your background, about your graduation, and eventually how did you decide to come up in banking?
Uh, I did my graduation in mechanical engineering from Vellore Institute of Technology. I finished my graduation in 2019. After that, in 2020, I was preparing for GATE exams along with some SSC exams I was trying. But then when I came to know about the banking exams which happens throughout the year, with multiple exams happening throughout the year, like it attracted me because we can improve with each exam in the same year. That's what motivated me towards banking exam, and I started preparing in the year 2021.
So you're a mechanical engineer and a paradigm shift from a career to banking. How was it?
Yes,
Was it
ma'am.
an easy decision? And how did you come to a conclusion of taking up actually banking and not pursuing engineering anymore?
Ma'am, with the current competition in the job in the employment sector right now, I don't have much choice right now but to grab every opportunity that comes in the way. And banking is like they are welcome. They welcome every background students to everyone is eligible to write the exam, not like some other exams which some graduation is not allowed to appear at exams. uh, like this banking welcome me. That's why I started preparing for banking.
So, Ravi, I'm sure it must be an thrilling experience and not a very easy decision to make to prepare yourself to come into banking. So, how did you prepare yourself and written the examination?
Ma'am, like every day when I wake up, I pray to God to like me be like I pray to God give me the motivation to work for the day. And I first in the morning I will start by reading some newspaper articles which will help me in even in my uh, not only in current affairs but also in improving my English in mains exam also. Then after that I will attend some classes, quant classes, or reasoning classes, and I will appear mocks, pre-mocks at the same time. And after that, in the evening, I will study current affairs notes from Gaurav sir, like the daily quizzes there, ma'am. I will appear that I will attend the classes. Then I will make some small notes like which I find more which is more important. Then in the evening, I will finish up by analyzing the mocks which I have attended in the afternoon.
So you rightly mentioned about improving English and writing mock. So we'd like to understand a little bit in detail about how did you cover each and every aspect of the examination, right from prelims to mains and then finally to the interview.
Uh,
So, Vaibhav, we would like to know a little bit in detail about this strategy of yours that you opted.
Actually, ma'am, for banking exams, it is the mains exam is not different from prelims exam. It is only in the difficulty level that it's increased from the prelims exam. So like while preparing for prelims, we are also preparing for mains. Like if we understand the concepts properly, then it will be easy. It will be easy when we appear for mains exam. And and not only that, like if, when we try to solve a question, we should not look for the shortcut every time. We should try to understand the concept behind it also. With but like the shortcuts will be helpful for prelims exam, but in mains the shortcuts it won't work. That's my that's what I feel, man.
So, a detailed strategy, I mean, prelims, we say that you must do an integrated preparation for your prelims and for your mains,
Yes, ma'am.
but there are some points which are very critical about prelims and as well as for mains, which differs both the examination. So, I'd like to understand the criticality of prelims and mains.
Uh, I will, from my experience, I feel current affairs plays a very big role in mains exam, and the mains exam is the only exam which the marks will be counted for final selection. The prelims exam is just a qualifying round. Like if we just get a cutoff mark, it doesn't matter. Like if we get 20 marks above the cutoff, it doesn't matter. But in the mains exam, if we get 20 to 30, like even if I get 10 to 20, it's quite a good margin which you can get from other students. So I feel current affairs, like I will not be able to get 10 to 20 marks above a guy who is very comfortable in quants and reasoning. But in current affairs, like if I prepare properly in a short span of time, I will be able to like get a margin above those guys who didn't prepare current affairs as well as which I have prepared. In SBI PO also, I haven't seen my mark sheet, but my attempt in quant was only like less than 5. I'm sure of that. In reasoning, my 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 attempt was around the 13 to 14. But in current affairs, I attended 26 questions. Out of that, I have checked and I have found 22 questions are correct. Like it's it the marks the for SBI PO, especially the current affairs, they play a big role because there is also no sectional cutoff, and on top of that, the questions carry more than there are. I think there are some questions which carry more than 1 mark, and there is also descriptive which we can get which we can score a huge mark for mains.
Uh, Ravi, how study IQ, Gaurav sir, has been part of your journey?
Uh, like when I was studying in 2021, I was like fully confused to where I should study my current affairs, because all other platforms they're giving a huge resource, but we do not know like which one is more important, which one is not, which one is less important as compared to other this thing. So when I started like I heard about Gaurav sir from some YouTube, so from some YouTube sources. But then when I searched in YouTube, I could only find some uh, old videos. Then when I watch this video, I feel like the way the way sir understand and the way sir explains those stuff, it is very easy to remember the questions. And when from that moment, I was sure like sir is the one which I should study current affairs from. Then only I took the subscription for 1 year. Then I started attending those best 300 classes. But then, like with my experience from every exam, I felt like best 300 is not to be used as the main source, but it is to be used as a revision kind of source. That's on the Then only I started attending those daily classes. And I before I used to take printouts and like highlight the important stuff. But from Gaurav sir, he has already given which ones are more important and which one is less important. So it is very useful. Even for the banking awareness classes, those are very, very useful for mains exam.
Ravi, we are very proud. Gaurav sir is very proud of your achievement.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, Ravi, we would like to know a little bit about your interview experience, about the panel questions and how did you answer, and how did you most importantly prepare for the interview?
This year I have attended 4 interviews. Like first I had attended for RRBPO. Then after that there was an NetFi, Northeast Development Financial Institute. There's one interview. I attended that interview. After that I attended IBPS PO interview, and this SBI was the 4th interview I attended this year. The strategy which I used for interview was like at the first I thought like how to prepare for an interview. Like we cannot just mug up some questions and go and answer there, unlike some pre-exams or like mains exam. We don't have a set of rules, set of formula. There is no set of rules. But as I started preparing for this banking exams, like banking interviews, I came to know there are some static awareness for banking sector. So I took Gaurav sir's static course and the banking static course, and I took some classes. And even though the questions were not asked in interview, but the but the uh, but the knowledge which I gained from the banking static classes gave me the confidence which was most required in the interview. I in the RRV interview, I didn't perform. I wasn't able to answer some banking questions, but in IPS PO, I answered all the banking questions, but I unfortunately I didn't qualify. But in SBI PO, I was fully confident. Like I it was my last interview for this year. It was my last exam, so I had to give my best. I had to like that was my last one, so I gave my best, and luckily, by grace of God, I got selected.
Ravi, we are towards the end of this session. You would like to give some tips, suggestions to everybody?
Yeah, like there are students which like for me, for example, this year I could not clear RRB clerk pre, even pre I could not clear. IBPS clerk pre I didn't clear. But I always used to say to myself, I was not I'm meant to I'm meant for bigger things. So if there are students out there which they cannot qualify for clerk pre or in any like IPS PO pre, you should not give up. Like there are bigger things which are meant for you. So like the never give up mentality is most required in this banking exam. Thank you, everyone.
Ravi, thank you so much for joining us in this interview session. It was absolute pleasure to have you,
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
and
ma'am.
we look forward for